Hi and welcome back to Whitetail Acres Farm. Well, it's time. Finally, after a long and rainy, wet summer, we are finally getting our first hay cutting in. It's now August, and so much later than we had anticipated, but we are so happy that it's getting done. We don't have our own disc mower yet, but we were able to solicit the help of another fellow farmer who came over with his, and man, his is impressive. It has some speed to it, and it's goals. So I think this is the one we're gonna try to get if we can. But we do have our own tedder though. So after the hay was all cut down, Ryan jumped right onto our tractor and started getting to all the fields, tedding them up, which is basically just spreading out all of the hay so that way it can dry really well before we put it into the windrows and then bale it. Once Ryan got all of the hay tedded, we waited a couple days to make sure that the hay could dry out really well. And then a friend of ours helped Ryan by jumping on our other tractor with the hay rake to form the windrows that you see here. And that allowed Ryan to use our baler to start attacking all of those windrows and turning them into bales of hay. Now this is our very first year of making the hay ourselves. In the past, we hadn't had our own equipment, so we always had to outsource and have somebody else come over to our property with their equipment and do everything from start to finish with the hay. And that worked out well, but when you're going down that route, you're at the mercy of whoever is helping. And given a season like we had this year where there was just so much rain, and then, whoever is helping, they want to help, but they need to take care of their own property first, which is understandable. So it really made it urgent for us to prioritize here and start acquiring our own equipment. So we have almost everything. We do not have the mower yet, but we are so excited to be able to actually start doing most of the process ourselves. And watching these bales come out of the baler, it's just such a great feeling knowing that yes, we can do this. It is so exciting. Well, it took a good part of the day here for the guys to be able to get all of the hay into the windrows and then get it all baled. We ended up with a lot more bales than what we thought we were going to get, given how crazy the weather has been. So now we're loading everything up here, and we're going to start staging it by the hay barn so we can start getting everything stacked up in there and set aside and have that wonderful reassurance and comfort knowing that our animals are going to have food for the winter now. It looks like Ryan is coming up here with one of the last couple trailers of hay. He just has the one field behind him to finish up, and then I think we're going to be done here. So the next step will be trying to get everything stacked into the hay barn. But this is a very successful day. We are so excited, just over the moon that we can actually do this ourselves, and we're really looking forward to doing the entire process start to finish next year. It looks like our one barn cat, Cookie, is hanging out and enjoying the hay too. The cats sure love playing on the hay bales. So I'm sure they're just as excited as we are. Well, I think this is where we're going to end it. We appreciate you spending your time with us. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you on the next one.